Alright, in this video I wanted to share with you my experience buying, upgrading and selling a classic Mac Pro. Now this is going to be a startup guide to selling stuff on eBay because as we all know, the best way of upgrading your Mac nowadays is to sell it and buy a brand new one. Okay, now I originally bought a Mac Pro because I wasn't happy with the performance of the 2017 MacBooks and I wasn't happy with the iMac Pro. It didn't handle H.264 well. And that's what I record stuff in. I record it in that format. It has to do it in software, whereas these Intels, the latest ones, they can do it on the CPU. Looking at the benchmarks, in Geekbench, the MacBook Pro was twice as fast as single core and 30% faster in multi-core operations. In Cinebench, the MacBook Pro was also faster than its 8-year-old brother. In Final Cut Pro, when playing back H.264, the Mac Pro performed just as badly as the iMac Pro, with clear advantages provided by the MacBook Pro's 2018 chipset. However, when it came down to a graphics intensive render, the Mac Pro with RX 580 graphics performed 45% faster. But for CPU intensive tasks such as compiling code, the MacBook Pro was 30% faster. That being said, nothing could touch the Mac Pro when it came down to noise levels. No matter what I threw at it, it was silent. And for comparison, this is how the Synology is sounding. Of course, now I ended up getting a 2018 MacBook Pro and I'm very happy with it. Originally I was holding out for a Mac Pro, but this MacBook Pro, it does really well with H.264, it does really well with H.265, it really helps me out in video encoding. To be honest with you, the classic Mac Pro was a powerful beast as it is. I mean, playing games, RX 580 graphics, 32GB RAM, everything was smooth and butter, even Photoshop. But when it comes to transcoding videos, it was a pain. Just video encoding was slower than even my 2016 MacBook Pro. Rendering out, using the editor was fast, it's just with the encoding and I can't do anything about that. It's just a limitation of the chips. So that's why I had to upgrade. But for value, my Mac Pro, after I upgraded it, cost me about $1,500. This MacBook Pro, the cheapest you can get it, the 15-inch, is $3,500. So you're making a big savings if you're willing to carry the risk of damaging that Mac Pro, because the thing is, with a new MacBook, you're gonna get a warranty, you're gonna get the option of an extended warranty with accidental damage, all that kind of good stuff. Whereas with a Mac Pro, a second-hand one, you damage it, it's on you, it's on you. So something to consider there. You could factor in the cost. So I upgraded my Mac Pro to a 6-core Xeon 3.5 GHz. It ran really fast, 32GB RAM, USB-C, RX 580 graphics. And you know, the bulk of the cost was actually the graphics cards. Graphics cards were pretty expensive at the time that I bought it. And to be honest, the upgrade experience was challenging because there was a lot that I didn't know and I learned from it. The right cables, boot camp, make sure all the software, just experiencing it yourself. I did get the enjoyment actually of recording everything I did, and I did share my knowledge with you, and if anyone knows how I upgrade the system, it's all in videos out there. So I hope if anyone else is going through the upgrade process, just check it out and hopefully it'll be a lot easier for you and you can know what you're getting into. Alright, for the sale, this is what you want to get into. First thing you want to know is eBay. There are scammers on eBay. I've been on eBay quite a while and I've got to say 99% of the time everything's gone by smoothly. However, there's that 1%. It's scammers. Like, I sold this guy a phone, he said it was damaged. He broke it, he smashed up the screen and he sent it back without any of the accessories I sent him. Obviously PayPal sided with him and said, you know what, tough luck mate. Well, we have noted that he has never sent down his accessories. I could have fought it, I could have got a police report, I could have got more stuff into it, but I figured, you know what, it's only $50, I'll just take the hit, and whatever. Just the best thing to do is, the first thing you do when you sign up to eBay, go into account, site preferences, and block any buyers that have a low feedback score, or who have 2 or more complaints for not paying. It doesn't weed out all of the trash, but it weeds out most of it. Again, 99% of the time is a very pleasant experience, everyone's kind, it's a nice community on there. However, there are some scammers, so just try your best to weed out those time wasters. Alright, now that's out of the way, I want to tell you about selling on eBay. There's 2 ways. There's one auction and there's one buy it now. With auction, you can probably make more money on auctions and you can probably lose more money on there. It does get a bit competitive. You start feeling like, I want to buy this because this guy's bidding for it, so you think the item that you're bidding on is more valuable than it actually is. But for me, I always sell using buy it now because I feel like I'm safer and I know what I'm willing to sell it for. And if it's not selling, I can lower the price gradually until it hits market rate. What you can do is, as soon as you're thinking of selling something, just type in the thing you want to sell and tick that sold items checkbox, and it will show you how much that thing you're selling is selling for. And that'll give you a good idea of market valuation. For these Mac Pros that I sold, you can actually make some good money on them. A lot of people are selling them for a lot of money because it's it's a niche field. It's used for audio production, so there's a lot of specialists that want it. But usually the highest sold ones come with like a warranty and all that kind of stuff, and these are things that I can't really provide. If someone damages it, I can't say, I'll fix it for you. It's out of my scope. So initially I tried selling my Mac, all bells and whistles, the RX 580 graphics card, all that kind of stuff, and I sold it at a really high price. To be honest, I did it like that because I didn't actually want to sell my Mac Pro. I was actually enjoying it. I was playing some games. Everything was going well there. However, what I decided to do after I figured, you know what, I want to sell it, is I split up the major components. So I sold the USB-C expansion card separately, I sold the graphics card separately, and I sold the Mac Pro, the upgraded one, separately. This opens up the market for more potential buyers because there's less people wanting to buy a Mac Pro with RX 580 graphics than there is someone just wanting to buy RX 580 graphics for their computer themselves. So what did I do? The USB-C, I bought it for $80, okay? I sold it on eBay for $75. eBay and PayPal, they take a cut of about $10, and the post office to send it takes $10. So I ended up making a loss of $25 on that. The graphics card, I bought it for $430, and I sold it for $470. Graphics card prices, crazy. eBay and PayPal, they took $60, and the post office again takes $10. So I made another loss of $30. The Mac, I bought it for $620, and I spent $320 upgrading it, buying a CPU, buying RAM, that kind of stuff. I ended up selling it for $1,400. So that's a nice sale. I'm happy with that sale. eBay and PayPal, they took $170. Not happy with that. And Sendle, the postal service that I used to send it off, they took $30 because these things are like 20 kg. You need to figure out how you're gonna send this and how you're gonna wrap it up and packaging it. Actually, packaging it, that was a fun adventure. All right, guys, we are going to be sending this Mac Pro back to where it came from, which is the land of eBay. Except we made like $500 profit, so my friends. Money. We're recording this as proof, showing you that we're actually sending this.
And it works.
Yeah, it works. So, boom, there is something on the screen.
Yahoo!
Something on the screen means, you know.
It's working!
Yeah. We recorded everything for evidence in case they said it doesn't work. I showed it working on a TV, recorded it, we packaged the F out of it, cardboard, everything, bubble wrap, made sure it's solid, and we sent it on its way.
Woo! And there you have it. We have successfully boxed up this box. I cannot wait to see how he gets on unboxing it.
Which way up? This way up. Comes with Specsavers.
We spent, I don't know, an hour doing this. We doubled on, we did tape and we did cling film, and I gotta say, I'm actually quite impressed with our work. High five. Woo!
Yeah, it's nice. It's a nice box.
Woo!
Good job, babe. Good job.
Well done.
Alright. All you guys out there, I've now officially set up my own LLC. It's macboxing.com.au.llc. Yeah, what's up? I can be crazy too. We did it again. Oops. You gotta count the screws, you see. I'm counting the screws this way, and I gotta count this way, and oh no, I've unscrewed it. Oh, I did it wrong again. I need to screw it in again. Done. And so overall, it's a profit of $260. Probably less if you factor in the losses I made on the other stuff, and you factor in the cardboard and the bubble wrap I use. So I made a couple of $100. And I got to use the system for over half a year. I enjoyed it, I made some videos from it, I made the upgrade process from it. So it was a good adventure for me, and I ended up breaking even, if not making a bit of money overall. I probably could have made more money if I included an SSD. I saw that the ones that were being sold with SSDs were selling for higher, but I wanted to keep my SSD because, you know, I needed it. All right. Lastly, one final tip I got to say for you is make sure you take good pictures of the products you're selling, and make sure you include any damage. So my Mac Pro had a little bit of marks here and there. I included it in every single photograph because you want to be honest with your buyer, because if you sell someone something that they're not expecting, they say, look, that mark wasn't included in the description, they can easily return it. And if they return it, you've just lost the cost of delivering it, and you need to go through all the rigmarole, find another buyer and all that stuff. So just be honest, take good pictures, include everything, and you'll be happy. That's it. I just wanted to share this story because for me, it's been like, it's opened up my horizons. I now realize when I buy something new, it's not the cost of the new products. For example, a Mac Pro, if it's $3,000, it isn't gonna cost me $3,000 because I know next year I can sell it for $2,500. So it's only actually cost me $500. So it makes me a bit more gung-ho about keeping up with the latest technology trends, keeping up that warranty, make sure I get AppleCare, all that kind of stuff. It's just horizons have been opened. I hope it's opened up horizons for you. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. And if you've had any horror stories, I'd love to hear them. I want to know those buyers I need to block on eBay to protect myself. And of course, if you have any tips, let me know. All right, arrivederci, vamos, adios, all that stuff. Why are you listening to me for advice anyway? Clearly, I'm some guy who has a Mavic Pro. That's my most popular video, Mavic Pro. Why am I doing Mac stuff? I need to do some Mavic stuff. Anyway, I'm out. Enjoy yourselves, enjoy your lives. It's Sunday. Take your girl out for a nice, something.